Good afternoon, everybody. This is Donnie with Standing Goats Rescue, and today I'm reviewing another product. And this one, our family here is y'all have seen the reviews that I've done for the ACDSAF Work Boots. Well, this is the same pair. I've done the brown ones and the black ones, and they just sent me another pair. These are the yellow ones. These are the three colors that they offer in this particular boot. I'm going to open the box. I have not opened it at all, so I haven't seen them yet, other than on their online store and on Amazon, but I haven't physically laid eyes on them. But I've got them with me, and I want to take them out of the box, and I want to show them to you. We'll pull them out and get a closer look, and then I'm going to show you the other two pair. The other two pair, I have put some serious miles on both pairs. I wear them daily, and if you noticed in any of my previous videos up to this point, I'm wearing either these black ones or the brown ones. I wear them 7 days a week, and I absolutely love them, and I'm not doing it to, it's not to support our sponsor with ACDSAF, but it's to promote the product. It's that good of a product. And no, I don't get paid. I don't get reimbursed. There's no compensation of any type. I do my best to seek out products that are of good quality, but a great price. That's what I'm looking for. It helps me and my family when we find items like that, but it also helps you guys and gals. And if I can do my part in helping to locate products of fantastic quality and even a more fantastic price point, then that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to share that with you when I find it. And with ACDSAF, I adore these boots. But I'm going to open this box. I want to show you what we got. Then I'm going to show you what these other two pair look like up close. And then I'm going to wear this pair, the new pair they just sent me. I'm going to wear them for around a week. I'm going to put them through the same rigors. I'm not going to go to the extremes that I did with this pair and the brown pair, but I am going to wear them daily. But let me pull this box up. I had to ride the four-wheeler back here where I'm at. If you listen, there's nothing in the background but a few birds, and there was an airplane passing overhead. And if you're wondering what the blue is on this box, we have recently moved, and we don't have, with our other home, we had a mailing address, and it didn't matter if anybody got it because it was not tied to our house directly. But we don't have that where we're living now. We're working on getting it set up. So what I do is I just put tape over our address. There are a few bad characters out here in the digital world of YouTube and your other social media platforms, and I just don't want our address falling into the hands or the lap of the wrong person, if you understand what I'm saying. But that's the only reason I've got blue in the box. It's just covering information that can cause somebody to be able to find me. All right, is this box taped? Oh, this one is not. Okay. All right, I'm going to get a little closer so we can open these for the first time together and let you guys see. And it's plain packaging. They got their logo, the ACDSAF logo right across the front here. And it says the right shoes protect your feet at all times. And I can say that is absolutely true with this pair of boots. Definitely. Let me get up a little closer. We're going to open this up where hopefully you guys will be able to see what they look like. Oh boy, those are nice. Those are really nice. And there they are right there. There's your sole. It is a very soft, non-marking sole that's on them. And if you see what's printed, let me turn it. I'm one-handed at the moment. They're waterproof. They have it stamped right there in the leather at the top of the ankle. I love that fresh boot smell. Let me get this other pair out, or this other boot. But there they go. And there's many companies that are making boots that look like this, and I've had several pairs, not from ACDSAF though. I have had some pairs I purchased at Walmart. I had some I purchased at the boot outlet, at several big box stores, and a couple of name brand footwear stores. And all of them that I bought, I have not been happy with any of them. They're just very uncomfortable. They don't last. These are the complete opposite. They are half the price of the ones that I've purchased in the past, and these have outlasted them by a long shot. But really good looking boots. And they're not very heavy. I know many of our brothers and sisters here, my brother Mike got several pairs of them, but many of you have purchased some based off the last review that I've done, and I appreciate you doing that. It just, when you're using the link, I do not make anything off that link. I am not an affiliate. I am not monetized this channel. But what happens when you use the link, it tells the company, the ACDSAF company, that you used the link to Standing Goats Rescue to go and look at the boots and to purchase the boots. And it just, for their marketing department, it just shows them what the flow is of people coming through our channel and buying boots from them. And it makes me look good in their eyes, and I do appreciate that. And I am very sure they appreciate it tremendously, you know, for the sales. They're not a very big company, but they produce a really nice product, and I am just overly impressed. I'm going to put these on here in just a minute. Let me reset the camera. I want to show you these other boots. All right, there we go. All right, I came back to the four-wheeler where I would have a table, a platform to put my camera on and to put the boots on. All right, this right here, these were the brown ones. And as you can tell, I have put some miles on them. No, that is not poo, if that's what you guys are thinking. It is not. That is figs. We were picking figs a couple of days ago, and I got them all over my shoes. But you can see the cuts that are in the boots. I've marred them up. And if you're wondering what this mark is, that is from the gear shifter on my motorbike and the four-wheeler. I ride with these. If I'm riding, I've got them on, either these or the black ones. And I do drag my feet when I'm coming to a stop sometimes. And there's really not a lot of wear on them. And that, I haven't even checked the sole up until right now. This is the first time I'm looking at it since from riding it. The soles are in good shape. Now, I got caught in a rain last week. If you're wondering why it looks kind of weird, they were soaked, and I mean absolutely soaked. The inside is in good condition. I'm sorry about the sun. Let me reposition this camera. The sun's at a point now, it's glaring the lens. Yep, stand by. All right, that's better. Sorry about that. But I was caught in a heavy rainstorm. We had to go and load hay at a hay farm, one of them that we use. This one belongs to a friend of ours. They could not roll the hay because as soon as they got it raked into windrows, they had it raked into windrows so that they could start baling, and it rained on it. So they had to spread it out across the field, dry it out again, rake it back up, and then start rolling. They started baling. They got 4 rolls baled, and it came a flood, 2+ inches of rain, and he will not sell it if it's been rained on twice. And he was going to burn it, and I said, no, don't burn it, we'll take it. Well, he's already got money invested in it for fertilize, just all the stuff you have to buy, including fuel to process hay. So we were out in the rain with pitchforks loading it on the trailer. and I wore these. And when I got home and took them off and dumped them out, there was literally a half a cup of water in them. They were soaked inside and out. They were waterproof until my pants were so wet it was running down my leg and it got into the boot. Then my feet got wet. These boots have been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not saying it to try to lift a company up higher than what they truly are or what they're truly worth. I'm saying it because it's the truth. These boots have been amazing. If any of you guys, members of our family here, have purchased some of these boots from the last review and you've worn them, please chime in the comments below. For those that are not part of our family or other people that haven't gotten a pair and are interested, please throw it in the comments. Just something brief to let them know your true opinion of the boots, what you think of them. And let's see which one. I'm going to take this camera down right quick. I'm just going to lower it. I want you guys to see. I'm not going to take my shoes off yet. These are the black ones. Now you can't see the shifter mark on them because they're black and the shifter is black rubber. There's a little cut right there. But they are in amazing condition. You can see the wear right here on this one. I don't walk good. I do have bad hips and one bad knee. I was born with hip issues due to, well, I wasn't born with it. I had an accident as a toddler, a very young toddler, and it destroyed my hips. And so I don't walk well, and it ruins shoes. But look how nice these look. And I wear them, either these or these, I wear 7 days a week. Now I'm fixing to put these on, and I'll start the camera back up once I got them on, and I'll give you my opinion of how they feel, the initial feel first time putting them on. All right, you guys, I got them on. And yes, I have big feet and short, fat legs, so don't comment on that. I do like them. I definitely. They are just as comfortable as the other pair, as both other pairs were. They're still squeaking a little, just because they're leather. When they break in, and it doesn't take long at all, once they're broke in, there's no noise. They're very quiet. I hope ACDSAF, I hope they get, that they'll invest in making some type of hunting boot. Something a little taller to protect you from, possible snake bite and briars and things of that sort. Something waterproof and taller. Now my only complaint with these boots is they need to have a loop right here to aid in pulling them on and pulling them off. Now it's not hard. Loosen your laces. They go right on, right off with ease. But at the end of the day, especially if they got rained on, that leather it kind of holds your foot, and you've really got to work at loosening the laces to where you can get them off. But as long as you haven't gotten the boots wet, they come off pretty easy. It would just be a bonus to add them loops at the back. But they feel great. Absolutely feel wonderful. I love them. And these are good looking. I really don't want to wear them on the four-wheeler. I don't want to get that mark across the toe from the shifter. But yeah, they feel wonderful. If I could run, I would run for you, but I cannot run at all. Ooh, I like them. I do like them. Well, guys, as with all of the footwear that I review, and with everything else, I will give it a few days. I'm going to wear them every day, sun up to sundown. From the moment I get out of bed and I get dressed, I will put these on. And at the end of roughly a week, then I'll do a final thoughts, and I'll tell you my true impressions, what I think, my honest opinion of these boots. If they're anything like the other two pairs, they're 5-star. The black ones and the brown ones are just I can't say enough good about them. I wish I had 10 pair of them. And at this point, I don't even care what color they are. I was picky in the beginning. I wanted the brown ones. And the black ones, I wasn't really interested in them, and I definitely didn't think I would like the yellow ones. These are not the same color yellow as the ones you see in the big box stores. This is more of a yellow brown, not quite tan, but not quite yellow either. They're not that strange yellow on the ones that Walmart and some of these box stores sell. These just look expensive. I don't know how else to word it. Let me get the tripod. I'll show you the stitching. I mean, they look expensive. They're really well put together, well made. And if you look at these are the ones I just took off right here. And I have just beat these. I have not been kind. You see where I wore the sole right there, where it's thin? Right there. That's because of how I walk. I don't walk good. And my legs are not straight, my hips are not straight. But they have endured. They should have been torn up. I don't know how they've lasted. And that goes for both pair, that pair too. I've never had a pair of boots that held up the way these have. And these are not expensive at all. They're so cheap. If you're interested in getting a pair of these before I get to the end of the video where I give you my final thoughts on them, if you decide, hey, I want to go ahead and jump on a pair, or I want to look at them at their store, the links for this pair of boots, and yes, these come in these 3 colors. They are so dirty, you can't tell. Those are brown, those are black, these are yellow. But the description for this pair of boots, or the link for this pair of boots is in the description below. And if you'll click on that link, you'll have the option to get them in black, brown, or yellow. That's the 3 options that these come in. And if you're needing a good work boot, they are not steel toe, you guys. So please, if you're required to have a safety toe, these are not steel toe. It's really thick leather, a good solid toe on it, but it's not steel toe. If you drop a heavy item on your foot and you're supposed to wear protective toe shoes, you're going to have a painful experience. They're not going to protect your toes. They will protect your feet from cuts and scrapes and nicks and things of that sort. They're extremely comfortable. I wear them on average between 12 and 14 hours a day. Some days much longer than that, depending on what's going on at the farm. And I've had no blisters, even with them being new shoes. Normally, this part will give you a blister. These right here, neither one of them pair have given me a blister at all, even when I wore them for the better part of 9 hours with them being soaked. I mean, saturated wet, completely drenched, and I didn't get any blisters, any discomfort whatsoever. We'll stick around a few minutes. It'll be several days for me, and I will come back and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the ACDSAF Work Boots. Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a week since I've been wearing these boots. These are the yellow ACDSAF Work Boots, and I've been wearing them every day, and it's been 6 to 7 days as of today. I did get them wet. I was caught in the rain. It wasn't bad, but they did not stain. And as I expected, they are just as comfortable as the other two pair, the black ones and the brown ones. And you guys have seen the video for those two. If you have not, please go back and check them out. If you're interested in a very inexpensive boot that is extremely comfortable and something that'll last you for a while, please check them out. In that video, there is a link in the description where you can get those boots, and the video for the black ones or the brown ones, either video, when you go to that link, you can select which color boots you want. If you want the black ones, you want the brown ones, or you want the yellow ones, what I'm wearing right now. Put in your size, the color you want. Shipping is extremely fast. ACDSAF Store is, they're very quick to get them to you. It's just a couple of days and you'll have them. But I have put probably, I would guess, around 24 miles to 26 miles of walking on these boots. I've been riding the four-wheeler with them. I did take one ride on the motorbike with them, and there's just, I have no complaints. I genuinely love these boots. I love them. They're so comfortable. And if you're a heavy person like me, I am, I've lost a lot of weight, but I'm still very heavy, very overweight. I am 242 pounds right now, or 232, I don't remember, but I've got a long way to go. I need to lose another 30 pounds. But anyhow, walking on my feet all day, it hurts my feet, it hurts my back, and I have to be very selective when I'm searching for footwear. I was not looking for boots when ACDSAF had contacted me, and we discussed doing a collaboration where I would test the boots out and put together a review video, an honest video, and my opinions with them. So I wasn't looking for boots. Normally the boots I buy are Ariats, and they're expensive, especially when you're on a fixed income. And I have to wear them until there's nothing left of them, because I can't just go out and buy a pair of boots every 6 months. These boots, the black ones and the brown ones, I have put through just about a torture test, and they've blown me away with their performance and how well they're put together. They're very well made, very comfortable, and I can't say enough good about them. The only negative that I found, period, with these boots is on the back of the boot up here at the top. I wish they had a loop on them so that you could pull them on, put your finger in the loop and kind of aid in pulling the boot on. I wish they had that. My feet are very wide. I'm Native American. My heritage Native American, and so I've got the signature flat foot, very wide feet. And boots, I have to unlace them all the way to get them on, but if they got that loop, I don't have to unlace them as far. I can kind of, force them on with the loop. Now these are not hard to put on, so please don't misunderstand me. You loosen your laces, the top 3 or 4 eyes on them, just loosen them up. They go right on, very simple. When you get them wet, I have not soaked these. I did soak the black ones, and I soaked the brown ones getting caught in the rain. When they're soaked and you get rainwater inside of the boot, they're a booger to get off. You have to really unlace them and really open that tongue up of the boot to be able to get it off. But that's not a negative. That's with probably any footwear that you put on your feet. You get them wet, they're going to stick to you regardless of what they're made out of. But these have been exceptional. I mean, just amazing shoes. And if I had the money, I would absolutely 100%, I would buy 3 or 4 more pairs of them. I like them that much. And they've got 3 different colors. Your black, the brown, and the yellow. I didn't think I would like the yellow, because they do sell a similar boot at some of our big box stores, and they are in a yellow, but those boots, those companies, the boot is actually yellow, and I do not like them. They're very ugly in my opinion. These, they're calling the color yellow, but they're not a yellow. They're sort of a tan with a brown or an orangey color to them, but they're definitely not yellow. But they are good looking boots. I would wear these to church if I could keep them clean, or if they clean up real nice. I would, without a doubt, I'd wear them to church. They are just really nice looking. These, the brown ones, all three of them would make great shoes if you have to go to court, or you have some legal obligation where you've got to dress up. These would be phenomenal. And you can stand on your feet all day on the concrete, on these hard tile floors, and your legs are not going to hurt you. Your feet are not going to hurt. At my weight and the way that I walk, I deal with foot pain. It's a normal thing for me. I've dealt with it my entire life. My feet have not hurt me one time with none of ACDSAF's boots. None of them. I've had no foot discomfort at all. And there's been several days that I have wore the other pairs 14 to 15 hours straight, without taking them off, without loosening the laces, the entire day, from 5 o'clock in the morning to midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, late that evening or the following morning. And there's no odor. I sweat. As you can tell, I am drenched sitting here. I've only walked a couple of 100 yards. There's a slight breeze. It is overcast, but it's very humid here in Florida. It's 93 degrees. It was 93 when I left to come over here, but the humidity is really bad. My feet sweat really bad. There is zero odor inside of these boots right now. The other two pair that I have gotten wet, I've sweated in them, and I set them inside the house in our laundry room on top of our chest freezer and let them dry out that way. I did not want to try to force dry them too quick, because I didn't want them to shrink. They did not shrink. They did not deform. There's no change other than you can see that they were soaked. There are a couple of spots that look a little stained. It would probably wipe right out. I don't know. I haven't tried. But there is no odor in any of them. And I cannot say that for my Ariats. I wear the Ariats for a week, and they have a musty smell to them. The black ones and the brown ones I have worn for a couple of months, if not three months, maybe longer than that. I don't even wear my Ariats anymore. All this week I've wore these, the yellow ones. But leading up to that point, I wore the black ones or the brown ones, and 7 days a week. I had one of the two pairs on. And they have, without a doubt, became my favorite everyday footwear. I love them. They are amazing. Would I recommend any of you to spend the money to get them? That's a no-brainer. I mean, you would, in my opinion, now that I've had an opportunity to wear these, to test them out, to put them through some of the vigorous activities that I put them through, knowing what these boots can handle, if I had the money, I'd buy all of you a pair of them. They're a boot that they're going to be an investment for you. They're not much at all. They're very inexpensive. But ACDSAF has also given all of us a discount. It will be in the description below this video, as well as the previous two reviews that I've done for the black ones and the brown ones. Now, if you're interested in getting a pair of these, I do not know how long that discount is good for. Most discounts have an expiration. Some of them are only a couple of weeks. Some of them are a month, 2 months. I have no idea the time limit. When I'm working with companies, all I ask in return, because I don't get paid in any way, I only ask that they provide a discount code for my extended family, which is all of you. And if it's a week, it's a week. And if you jump on it, you get them, you're going to save yourself some money. And even without the discount, they are well worth it. They're easily worth twice what they're asking for as far as the price. In my opinion, they are worth every bit of twice the price. They are just, I love them. I'm gonna get the camera down and I'm gonna get it a little closer to where you can see the condition they're in after I've worn them and put so many miles on them. We've been all over with them. I had to go to Alabama to an appointment and had several, I had a couple of appointments. My main doctor, and there were 2 other appointments I had while I was up there. And so I was on my feet all day on hard tile floor. I came home, we went to work with the goats, and then I had to do tractor work the following morning, and that was 14 hours doing tractor work, hopping on and off the tractor every 10 minutes or so. It was a very taxing day on me physically. My body was so sore, but my lower back, my legs, and my feet did not bother me at all. And that's the 100% honest truth. These boots are amazing, and I just, if you have the funds that you can spare and you're looking for shoes, I'd urge you to at least check them out. Get you a pair of them. Go look at them. Read the reviews that are up on the website, on their store, and then make a decision for yourself. Me personally, I would recommend you guys get a pair of them and try them out. I wouldn't be so prompt to urge you to test something out like this and to spend your money on it if I wasn't 100% sure that you'll love them. I'm heavy, probably heavier than 90% of you. I'm overweight, I'm very heavy, and my feet are always bothering me because of my weight, and they don't bother me at all with these. I could probably do a 20-mile hike in one day and come back, if I can make it before the sun went down, and I come back home, and I'd be able to work an entire day the following day. My feet would not bother me. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. But please check them out. They're well worth the money. They are absolutely an investment. But just for those of you, our blue-collar root workers, the hard workers that require steel toe, protective toe boots, these are not protective toe. So please, if you're looking for a steel toe, these are not the ones. Now, I do believe that they offer a steel toe, but I have not tested any steel toe boots out from ACDSAF. I've only tested these, but I am absolutely tickled by their performance. I love them. They're just an amazing boot. I've got a few stains on them where when I was doing the tractor work, I had to climb over a huge trash pile, and part of the pile gave way, and there was a piece of a motor, electric motor, and 200 or 300 pounds, and it rolled against the boot, and it kind of smashed my foot into some limbs and stuff that were there, and it did put a mark on the boot. It did not hurt my foot. It scared me, but it didn't hurt me at all, and it put a little scuff on the boot. But other than that, they have just been phenomenal. Let me grab that camera, and I'm going to get it a little closer, and I'm going to show you guys a close-up view of what they look like now. You've seen them when they were new, when I first opened the package in the beginning part of this video, and I'm going to show you where they're at now after a week of wearing them 7 days a week. The full week. I wore them every day from the minute I get out of bed until I'm ready to get into the shower and go to bed. I've worn them the whole day. Rained on one time, lightly rained on. They were not soaked, but they did get wet. My feet stayed dry on the inside. The outside of the shoe was wet, but the inside was dry. I'm gonna grab the camera. All right, there we go. That's the condition they're in. That little scuff right there, and this right here is where that electric motor, I mean, there's a couple little marks where it hit my foot, and it kind of pinned my foot, and right here and right there. But other than that, there's no dings on them, or there's no cuts in the leather. The bottom, that is figs that you see in the tread. It is not dog poo. We are picking figs. The tree is just about bare now, but we have picked gallons and gallons of figs. We pick a lot of fruit and vegetables. We live off a lot of that stuff, and so I get a lot of that type of thing on the shoes. But they are in excellent condition. No damage whatsoever. I just noticed that mark. I don't know how that one got there, but very comfortable. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me for this review. I've got to figure out where the foiler is. I'm back that way somewhere. And I'm going to get out of here. We do have rain coming, and I've just got to get going. But if you're interested and want to get yourself a pair of these boots, or you just want to look into them a little more and do a little bit of your own due diligence to figure out if this is what you would like to try out, the links for their store, the links for this pair of boots, and the discount code are in the description below this video. Y'all have an amazing day. Be blessed in all you do. Thank you again. I'll see you guys down the road. God bless you all. Bye-bye.